Sequent is a real estate company that happens to have deep relationships. We are focused in the investment market, and whether it be real estate or equities or fixed income, we are figuring out ways to supply whatever your objective is in the investment part.
When a client has a piece of real estate and they would like to sell their asset and defer their tax, they can call Sequent. And we're going to guide them through the process of our Internal Revenue Code 1031 exchange, and we're going to introduce them to Delaware Statutory Trust. We're there in that position to help guide them through the due diligence process. There is a private placement memorandum that can oftentimes be 300 to 500 pages, and we walk them through the risks and benefits of investing in a securitized product.
Knowing that there's risk associated with what we do, we have to be extra careful. And for me, that extra care is the difference between us and other people, because we're thinking about the fact that if this goes sideways, what happens for the client? And we want to just make sure that we have enough diversification or whatever strategy we need to make sure that the client is not in a difficult situation when something bad happens.
We put a lot of time into analyzing these deals because it's important to make sure the client doesn't go into a bad investment. Eric has built relationships with the sponsors over the past 20 years, and we really like to work with the top sponsors in the industry. We feel comfortable putting people's money into them.
The most important thing that I always tell my clients is, why do you want to have financial freedom? Some of them are paying high tax, but they didn't know that there are ways to reduce the tax burden. And then another problem is that their advisors or consultants don't work together, such as like the CPA may not be talking to the estate planning lawyers. And so at the end of the day, then the plans are not tied together. So we're trying to approach it in a very holistic way that everything tied together and makes sense.
What sets us apart is how much we really care for the clients and try to develop a relationship with them to really understand what their whole picture looks like. It's one thing to go into the office, clock in and clock out every day. It's another thing to feel like you're making a difference in someone's lives and like you're an active part of their life. It feels like it gives our job purpose.
Our job here at Sequent is to make sure that all your financial needs are met, to make sure that you understand exactly what you're going into, and to feel comfortable calling us with any concerns or any questions you may have.
Accountability is huge. I think that when you don't know what's going on, that can cause stress. And I think that just even the simple stuff of walking through, keeping that constant communication and that line over, and knowing that they can call me or any single member of the staff at Sequent at any time, I think is a big part of that.
And that's really what I view our job is, helping people talk through the choices that are out there and understand what the pros and the cons of each of those choices would be before they make a decision on what to do. If you're an investor and you want to talk about something, whether it be tax efficiency, whether it be income, whether it be appreciation and growth, we have solutions and we want to talk to you about it.